Guys, good morning. I just wanted to hop on and give you a little market update. Warning, because the market's pumping hard right now. And what many people don't understand, or what it takes a little bit of time to understand, is markets, okay, especially crypto markets, because they have such volatility. We love volatility. That's how you get wealthy and retire early. So we use volatility, okay? But markets, a market's job, or how a market generally works, is it causes the most pain to the most amount of people. Okay? So that means it wrecks the most amount of people. So that means the majority always get the market direction wrong. Alright? Just to cut a long story short. So what happened is, we had the CPI numbers come out, which was inflation levels for the month, and inflation's dropped. We dropped from 9% to I think 8.6. And it was priced in at 8.7 or 8.8. Okay, so we actually done better. Inflation came down more than the market expected. So of course the market's going to like that, because risk assets like tech stocks, like Bitcoin, like cryptos, they rally like hell in a risk-off environment. And in a risk-on environment, when inflation is going higher, you know, they dump like hell. Okay, so when inflation's coming down, then risk-off assets or risk-on assets like Bitcoin are going to pump. Okay, morning Ricky, what's the crack? So all I want to do is quickly hop on, give you guys a little warning that this may only be a relief rally. We don't know what the inflation figures are for next month. If inflation creeps back up again, market's going to dump hard again. So all I'll say is, buyer beware. Now, again, nothing here is financial advice. You guys know that, okay? You guys understand you got to be responsible, make your own decisions, and you know, own your decisions, because that's how you're successful in life. Is you own your decisions. You don't blame other people. You take control of your own destiny. All right, but I just have to give that disclosure, guys. Crypto with Dini here. Remember your daily exercise. I'm actually on my way up to the gym now to do a personal training session and get my ass kicked. Have the crack. So I'm looking forward to that. After the fast, I've got good energy. Out on the bike yesterday, had a great time, new bike, and thing's an animal. What? Even more of an animal than this yoke. Okay, but just buyer beware. So my advice is, as always, my advice stays the same, my strategy stays the same. You'll notice that it doesn't change. Regardless of what markets are doing, my strategy is always the same. And this is how you invest. Because remember what I said at the very beginning, the markets, what they do is, all markets, they cause the most pain to the most amount of people, okay? And that's because the most amount of people don't understand how to invest, and they use their emotions, okay? So this morning, they're going to open up their phone, and they're going to look at the price of Bitcoin, and they're going to go, I knew it! I knew I should have buying it! And they're going to go heavy now, okay? Now that we're up, you know, we're pretty much off 25, 30% off our lows in this cycle. And people are going to pile into a 30% pump. And then the market's going to rip them back. And I'm not laughing, it's just the irony of how markets work. And it's going to punish them. So whatever you feel you should do, here's a little Dini bomb. Okay, Dini bombs are just little tips. If you're new to the channel, all we ask is that you hit the like button and subscribe, and have the crack, become part of the community. If you'd like to learn for free, I'll be teaching a live Bitcoin Basics workshop tonight at 7 PM. You can sign up for free on cryptowithdini.com under workshops. But here's the Dini bomb. When it comes to investing, alright, now it took me a long time to learn this. And even still, I have to check myself. Every time I'm making a decision, I have to check myself. But when it comes to investing, okay, you should pretty much do the opposite of what you think is the right decision. Alright, and it's crazy, isn't it? You should do the opposite. So when you think you should be buying, is probably when you should be selling. And when you think you should be selling, is probably when you should be buying. It's funny, okay? And I'll give you another little Dini bomb while I'm dropping big bombs, okay? Dropping large bombs. Hope you're having fun this morning. What about this weather in Ireland, guys? Unreal. I'll give you another Dini bomb, okay? When you're going in and you're putting in a big investment, okay? Maybe you're taking a bigger bet, alright? If it feels good and you think you're spot on the money and you're happy to allocate the capital, you're probably going to blow up. It's probably going to be a bad investment, okay? And the irony, when you're trying to make that bet and you're so nervous and you're second doubting yourself, and you're sick in the stomach, okay? You're sick in the stomach. That's probably going to be a really good investment. Now, these are investments, these aren't trades, so this is a longer term thing, okay? Because when you're making a longer term thing with a bigger bet, you really have to be buying something that no one else agrees with you, or the majority of the population don't agree with you. And you could say that's Bitcoin. If you're prepared to go and get a chunk of your cash now, dump it into Bitcoin, well, the majority of the world thinks that's a foolish thing to do. But in hindsight, if Bitcoin works out, that'll be probably the best investment you've ever made in your life. Anyway, 2 little diddy bombs, and just a warning: beware of market rallies. Stick to your strategy. Crypto Athena, we stick to our strategy, and that's what protects us from our emotions of fear and greed, and the emotions of a market which just causes the most pain to the most amount of people. I'm going to hop off here. Have a really super day. Thanks for the comments, thanks for the likes, thanks for the love. Enjoy the sun if you can. Diddy out.